Welcome to World Buzz Bulletin. We all know someone who was killed. This chilling sentiment is being voiced by protesters across Iran today, as they describe a brutal and systematic crackdown that has reached a new, more violent intensity. In interviews and smuggled messages, activists are detailing a campaign of suppression that has moved beyond the streets and into the heart of residential neighborhoods, with reports of widespread arrests, extrajudicial killings, and the use of lethal force against peaceful demonstrators. The human cost of the current unrest is becoming impossible to ignore, leaving the nation in a state of collective trauma and defiance. The testimony from the ground suggests that the Iranian authorities have shifted to a zero-tolerance policy in their effort to extinguish the latest wave of dissent. Protesters describe scenes of chaos where security forces utilize live ammunition and heavy-handed tactics to disperse even the smallest gatherings. Despite the mounting death toll and the risk of indefinite detention, the movement appears to be fueled by a deep-seated sense of loss. For many, the fight is no longer just about political change. It is a response to the personal tragedies that have touched nearly every family in the major protest hubs. The harrowing details of the current crackdown in Iran include the scale of the loss. Activists and human rights monitors are struggling to keep an accurate count of the dead, as many families are reportedly pressured to bury their loved ones in secret without official recognition. Neighborhood raids. Protesters describe terrifying nighttime raids where security units enter homes to arrest suspected organizers, often using facial recognition technology to track individuals from earlier demonstrations. The culture of fear. Public spaces have been heavily militarized, with a constant presence of armed guards and a complete shutdown of internet services in hotspot cities to prevent the flow of information to the outside world. Resilience in the face of violence. Despite the brutality, the phrase "we all know someone who was killed" has become a source of unity, as funerals transform into fresh sites of protest, challenging the government's narrative of stability. As the international community calls for restraint, the Iranian leadership has shown no sign of backing down, characterizing the protesters as agents of foreign interference. The stories emerging from the country paint a picture of a society at a breaking point, where the price of dissent is often paid in blood. We will continue to monitor the situation in Iran and the courageous voices of those risking everything to tell their stories to the world. Thank you for watching World Buzz Bulletin.